All right, everybody. This is part 3 of the Rocks driveway or parking spot. So what we gonna do, I'm gonna show you what the little process was and what all I had to do to get it looking the way it looked. All right. So behind me, like I said, my backyard is full of rocks. All right. So what I had to do, I came this way. Oh, hold on. Which way am I facing? Okay, I came this way and I cleared right here because I wanted close to the house to be a little clear from so much rock so you won't be slipping on it and whatnot, leaving out the house and getting the trash can. Now I still have to, shoot, I can't see what y'all can see. Okay, dang, do I have to be in the picture? Okay, so I cleared all this out by the trash can and whatnot. I still have to come and clean it. I don't know if y'all can see. The previous owners, they had all type of stuff right here. I had nails and everything right here. So this looked like some type of tile that they may have had when they did whatever they were doing to the house before I moved in. So I have to come and clean all this out. But I cleared rocks from here all the way, shoot, I can't see, all the way that way and then across there. So I'm gonna take you that way. So I came all the way here. I mean, hands and knees, y'all, picking up rocks one by one, putting it in the wheelbarrow, rolling it to the front. So cleared all of this. As you see, I didn't come out here because I still want to walk. I still want to park here. So, just for the time. So I left this here, but I cleared this. All of this, y'all. All of this. I even came this way. I even, picking these rocks up one by one, I almost became a rock collector. So those are some of the rocks I decided I wanted to keep. Y'all don't pay no attention to me. My mind just be zoning sometimes. But when you start doing stuff like that and you be into it, you're going to kind of detour from what you're normally doing, what you're supposed to be doing. And that's what I did. I detoured into becoming a rock collector. But nah, I cleared all of this, y'all, by hand. All of this. All the way that way. Let's see what y'all can see. All the way that way, y'all. Up until you get to, what you seeing? The fence. Up until you get to, you see where my little milk crate, they still got some little rocks in there I was cleaning out. To my shade right here. Then I even started going on side of my shed all the way back. But I stopped I got some big rocks from back there, from through there. This my shade too, yeah. So this is my shade, this is my little shade. So I started getting big rocks from back there. But I pretty much stopped with gathering little rocks right here where my crate is. Well, yeah, right there where my crate is. So all of this, y'all, by hand. By hand, look, blood, sweat, and tears. It wasn't no tears and whatnot, but yeah, all of that. One by one, every rock. And I'm going to show y'all once we get to the front. But I'm just trying to let you see what the work really was. All of this, like I said, all of that came this way. Cleared all that. Got to clean that up. Eventually, I do believe I'm going to have all of this gone because I still have stuff I want to do with some more rocks. But even behind the shed, you see my shed blue. But I went behind that thing back there, behind my truck. But I'm going to eventually clear all of this out, maybe. except for where I'm going to be parking back where you see my truck. And I'm going to have rocks coming down the driveway. So down the driveway here, where this fence is, all the way to the end of the driveway, I'm going to have rocks. Okay, now I'm going to show you the project, exactly what we got up there and how it's looking. But yeah, that, man, took me 2 full days, y'all, to gather these rocks by hand. Remember, like I said, I'm gonna take some more rocks from back there and just fill all right there. Fill all this up all the way down till you get to the back fence. Okay, now here we go, y'all. Here's the pretty much the final look. Yeah. So that's what we got by hand, y'all. All of those rocks, big ones and little ones, one by one, these hands had touched. And the reason why I did it like that is because when you're putting your rocks down, I could have used a shovel and just shoveled it into the wheelbarrow and dumped it. But I didn't want dirt up under here on top of my mesh, on top of the cover. Because if it was to get filled with dirt and then grass was to get in there, it's just going to be easier for it to root up under inside the rocks and then just grow. So we didn't want that. So I had to pick every rock up one by one, or if it was by twos where it was big enough and not as dirty, to throw it into the wheelbarrow to prevent the dirt from being on the mud and grass from being in here. And like I said, I was picking up nails at times too, and since this is a parking space, you don't want to have nails where you're going to be parking. But yeah, so that's that. Now I'm stopping right here. It's not as full as I want it, but I'm stopping so I can park here, and as I'm parking, it's going to shift the rocks, and then I'll just fill it as needed. See what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you, 2 days of that, y'all, I was lucky that the universe was on my side for these 2 days, because it wasn't too hot, it didn't rain, and it wasn't cold, so the weather was, it was like perfect for doing this type of work. No rain, though it had rained the day before, so the ground was still wet and moist. Even that goes a car. Even today, you can see the ground is still wet. Oh, and I'm gonna go over this with you. I'm gonna show you something with that too. But yeah, so it worked out in my favor. But I'm gonna continue to fill it with more rocks, because like I see, you can still see the mesh. Where are you? Right here. You can still see the mesh of the cover. And right here, and I stopped right here because, like I said, I want to fill this with rocks around the tree, but I didn't want to do it today. My main focus was the driveway. So all these little rocks. So look at here. You remember my shade is blue. These from what I collect from on side and behind the shade, them blue rocks. It was a lot. And then up here, I stopped as well because I want to run rocks just as this is along the house here. Along the house this way. So it's probably going to come out from the house to past this drain here. Past this drain right here. And then just keep going that way. So I have this right now. That was the leaves that I raked from there. And I did pull my grass a little back too much. I think I explained that in part 2. But that's fine. That's gonna grow back. I'm not worried about that. And due to it was my yard, I don't care. But you can see I did cut the extra mesh or string that was here. I cut all that all the way around. You know, now I did still leave some. I didn't try to cut it too close, but I did leave it so once that grass start growing, it won't go up under that mesh. See what I'm saying? It won't go up under it. That mesh is pretty much going to get pushed to the, how's it going, neighbor? The edger. So, and then I stopped here because, like I said, I'm going to expand or extend rocks this way. So I'm going to pick up pretty much from the house to here. So my mesh is going to fall over here to overlap it and then just spread on out coming this way. I'm going to have to clear all that out. But yeah, and then I'm also going to fill this with rocks. So I'm going to have to clean that out. I'm thinking about leaving this spot like this so when it's leaves, I can pretty much blow them into here and then rake them out of there. Or I can just blow them into the driveway and rake them out of the driveway. But see, for the time, I was able to just rake them here and just leave them there. I didn't have to rush to get that up. So that's something I have to really think about. But yeah, so that's the finishing look, y'all. Tell me what you think. Drop into that comments box. If it look good to you, let me know. Make sure you get that thumbs up. Like I said, that helps support me with this YouTube journey. And when you give the thumbs up, that adds it into the little rotation with YouTube. And if someone is looking for something like this, they will see this video, okay? So I did want to show you right here. I purchased more stakes, but I found out I didn't have to because these metal edging, where am I? Where are you? Right here. Okay, these metal edging, they come with these little stakes. Okay, they come with these little stakes. So for every stake, for every metal edge comes 4 stakes. So on this one I have 2, 3, 4, 6. So I have 6 stakes on each edge. Now the thing with that is, I said it comes with 4, right? And I have 6 on each. 2, 4, 6. Now watch this. If each one comes with 4, you got 2 on that end and 2 in the middle, right? So you have 2 on this end and 2, 1 for the middles. The middle, 1 there and 1 there. Then when you get to this end, I didn't have anymore, right? Because I already used my 4. But see how it connects to the next one? So you will be using 2 of them off your next one. Okay? So since my first one connect to my second one, I use the stakes to attach them or combine them. So yeah, you don't have to buy extra stakes unless you were I can't even see it. unless you was getting like an edge or something, but even the edge one is like a steak. So let me show you. So I had the first one, I used 2 up there, 2 right there. Then when I came to the second one, I used 2 from the second one. So that's 2 right there, 1, 2 right there. So I'm out of all 4. And then like I said, the edge one, that's like a steak in itself. So I had to pop. I used my hand, and when I got to this edge, I just bent it till it popped, because it's originally is like an L right here. So when I got to that other edge, I just took this and bent it to pretty much even right there until it snapped off, because you know metal is gonna pop. And then I just threw this part away, and now it was just a square versus a L per se, and it went flush into my edge. See what I'm saying? And I had to do that for both sides, for this metal edge and this metal edge, so it can be flush. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much that, y'all. If I had the camera, I could have showed y'all and kept y'all step by step with it, but due to I'm still working off of the phone, I wasn't able to just pause it and pick back up for you all. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all remember, drop in that comments box, hit me up with Patman, and I'ma shout you out. I really appreciate all of y'all support. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to thumbs up me while you're here. And if you know anyone that's on YouTube, tell them about it. We try to post every Monday, but I know I get behind on it. But yeah, until we hit 100 subscribers, remember, tell your friends to subscribe. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we'll have twice a week, which means I'm able to do more videos and show you all more. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, then I may try to do 3 times a day, or shoot, I think at that point I'll be able to go live, so I may be able to post every day. So yeah, we gonna continue to try to grow with this thing. Thank y'all for continuing to support me with this YouTube journey. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you. Much love. You never know what you can do if you never try to do something. Remember, Patman told you that.